If you are a student and want to make your own film, the 48-hour film project may be for you. This project challenges filmmakers of all ages and levels of experience to write, shoot, and edit a short film in just 48 hours. I had the opportunity to take a team to the sci fi horror 48-hour film project in Washington, D.C. this past weekend. After taking part in the challenge, I'm here to share my filmmaking experience and share a behind the scenes perspective of taking part in a 48-hour film project. As previously stated, the project challenges filmmakers to make a film in just 48 hours. This is one of the largest international film competitions in the country. Competitions take place in more than 200 cities and 45 countries throughout the year. This means that every filmmaker is able to find a competition close by. The project has supported creative pursuits of over 50,000 filmmakers, and over 70,000 short films have been produced since the competition was initiated in 2001. All of the films submitted before the deadline are judged and are able to earn various awards. The top films from each city are screened at Filmapalooza, which is a large international film festival. A small selection of the top films are also submitted to the well known Cannes Film Festival. Even if your film is not one of the top ones, every film submitted before the deadline will be screened in a special public screening following the competition. So just by submitting something on time, you will get a chance to see your hard work on the big screen. The biggest question that gets asked when trying to tackle making a film in a time crunch is, where do I start? Well, the 48-hour film project is here to help us out. Every team is given a character, a prop, and a line of dialogue that must be used in the film. These serve as the starting point for writing the script. Every team also draws a random genre. At our competition, our character was a guy named Jim Ramey, and he was an out of town guest. Our prop was a stamp, and our line of dialogue was, "There is no way this will work." Finally, the genre we drew was a choice between horror comedy and post apocalyptic. We settled on horror comedy for obvious reasons of, we were in one of the biggest cities in the country, and we left our zombie makeup at home. While these things seem a bit random, it does give you a place to begin writing. And once the writing begins, it doesn't stop from there. The most common fact about this competition is that participants are known to not sleep for 48 hours, and that held true for me. But I wouldn't have had it any other way. Our filmmaking process was quite crazy as we filmed in many locations such as hotels, the metro, and even in front of the Washington Monument and Lincoln Memorial. We also ran into many challenges while shooting, such as forgetting to put an SD card in the camera, forgetting to hit the record button on the microphone, and having to reshoot scenes at 3 a.m. Despite the challenges, it was one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. Not only was I able to write and direct my first film, but I was able to do this alongside some of my closest friends, which made it even more special.